Hey everyone, Chef Ralph Thurell here in the heart of the Bronx, the Little Italy of the Bronx, Arthur Avenue. I'm in the middle of the road. I'm probably going to get honked at soon, but we're here. We're going to do a couple of food tours today. I got cars coming, so I'm going to get out of the street. This is also Easter and Passover week. You'll see the sign behind me. Stay tuned. All right, folks, here we are. First stop at Arthur Avenue, Bronx, Little Italy, Casa della Mozzarella. They're famous for their sandwiches. It's a very small place. My buddy Paul, who you may remember from other videos, is already inside. We're going to kind of covertly wait on a line and grab some stuff, and we'll meet you back out here. Maybe get some stuff to take home, maybe get some stuff to eat while we're walking. We'll see you inside. Alright, so that was definitely an experience. So we're here on the road. Y'all remember Paul, I'm sure. How's the weight on that sandwich?
It's about a pound or more.
So this is Casa della Mozzarella. This is their house sandwich, which is their homemade fresh mozzarella, sun-dried peppers, and prosciutto. Yeah, and a balsamic. So why don't you tear into that, open that up. You know, sounds of the city. We got a municipal something or other coming back there, but hey, that's what we do. Let's swap the camera around so we can get a let's get a up close and personal view of that.
And it's double paper wrapped. Look at
that
sandwich.
It's perfect. Why don't you open it up? Grab a. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now that's the money shot right there. Look at that. That's insane. Alright, let me get the camera back around. Alright, give me a piece of that. You grab one, I'll grab one.
Okay. Unless you want to split that one.
You take that one, I'll take this one, and we'll take them home. We got a lot of eating to do today, folks. So, cheers. So, wow. The taste of fresh milk on this mozzarella is insane. That is, I mean, there's a lot of prosciutto on there. I'm not complaining about it, but you know, from Casa della Mozzarella, I would assume that, you know, the mozzarella must be, and it is. This is not too salty, which I like. on the cheese. The prosciutto's got some nice salt to it. Got a little bit of a vinegar and an oil coming off of the pepper. Yeah, guys, a little bit of a wait. We did come on a lunch day. It is a Tuesday, but must stop, must see. All right, let's press on, get to our next food spot. See you there.
Peppers are like candy.
Yeah, peppers are very sweet. See you at the next spot. All right, folks, here we are right outside of Cosenza's fish market, where they're doing street side fresh shucked clams and oysters. I don't do raw things. I don't like the texture of it. I don't like anything about it, but I'm gonna do it for you guys for this video. So, all right, so what do we do? So you're gonna shuck one for me?
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna say, let's load it up with everything, because I don't.
No, one of just
What?
pick one.
Pick one thing?
Yeah.
All right. Lemon. What are you putting on there, Paul?
Just straight Tabasco for you.
Okay. These are fresh, right? Okay. So what? Squeeze a little. All right. Cheers, folks. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. That's very fresh. It tastes garbage. Definitely tastes fresh of the ocean. These are from where? Long Island clams. Beautiful. All right. That was this little pit stop, and hope you enjoyed. Next stop. All right, so we're definitely going to pass on the oysters. I did oysters in down south in New Orleans. I was not happy with that. We're now in front of who is this? G. Adelio's Son's Bakery. Looks like some nice stuff. Let's go inside. Just check it out. All right, folks, here we are outside the Madonna Bakery. We're gonna do some Easter bread here, because they have a good single serve style Easter bread. They get a lot of good word for it. So, all right, come on inside. All right, about not even halfway through the trip, I'm going to take a run back to the car because we're passing the municipal parking area where I stopped at. I'm just going to drop some stuff off, and then we're going to hit it back and grab some lunch. Yeah, formal lunch this time. All right, we'll see you there.
I hope they're more active on the weekends.
All right, folks, here we are outside the Arthur Avenue. It's kind of like an indoor open market type of place. Fruit vendors, sandwich vendors, stuff like that. Let's go take a look. All right, everyone, here we are in front of the Calabria pork store, famous for their hanging meat chandeliers. We'll definitely get something in here. So yeah, here we go inside. I'm gonna flip the camera and let's go. phenomenal. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, I got something. We gotta eat it. Oh, take this blue bag.
Okay.
All right. There's something in this blue bag. These are little mozzarella, fresh mozzarella knots. There's 2 of them. We're gonna be cheesed out before the end of the day. Here, grab one. And try and do this one-handed. Oh, look at that. All right. Look at that. That's what I call walking mozzarella. Wow.
The sandwich mozzarella is a little better.
I would say it's a little milkier. The texture on this one. It's got a little parsley, a little red pepper flake. Still can't beat that though. That's some good stuff. All right, now maybe we're gonna go to lunch. See you there. All right, folks, we settled for lunch at the famous Enzo's of Arthur Avenue. It's definitely a nicer, it looks like a dressier place, but it's lunch, so you can get away with it. They do have a lunch menu, which is a little less on the pricier side. I'm going to hit them hard with a relatively complicated, or shouldn't be complicated, simple but complicated, if that makes sense. And yeah, they just dropped off this nice little bread basket we got here. Looks like some bread with some olive bread. There's some olive oil on the table. You have anything to say, Paul, real quick?
No. No, it's a neat little place.
A man of small words. We'll come back with the first course. Haven't decided if I'm going to surprise an appetizer on them. We've been doing a lot of eating today. So, yeah, we'll see you in a couple. All right, so we just ordered. I got the signature fried meatballs as an appetizer. And as my main, like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of a curveball. All the pasta's fresh. So we did a bucatini carbonara, which, like I said, should be simple but complex. Paul, in my opinion, has a bit of a cop-out. And Paul, why don't you tell them disappointingly what you got?
I'm doing the chicken Caesar salad because they didn't have the sausage and pepper paninis anymore today. They ran out.
I'm going to comment on that. So let's just put that into perspective. So I know it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday here, and it is 1:30. You're out of all paninis, and the lunch menu was made up primarily of paninis. It was either salads or paninis. So that's half the lunch menu is just done for the day. And Paul, listen, between you and I, not for anything, I think it's a little bit of a cop-out. Because you got bakeries on that side.
Yeah. You
got bakeries over there. Can you just send somebody to one of these beautiful bakeries that we have in the area to get some bread?
Yes.
That's what I think. So, all right. We'll see you when the main course comes. Or appetizer. We'll see when the appetizer comes. All right. So the appetizer is here. The fried meatball. Let's get in there. And so we got meatball. looks like some sausage, some peppers, onions, and hot peppers. All right, grab some. Help.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna grab it.
I want that onion.
They look like what are these peppers? I'm not familiar with.
You know, they look like the ones that I bought the last time we were at H Mart.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, they look
Korean
like
ones.
Korean peppers. They're probably sweet Calabrian peppers, if I had to guess. Meatball smells nice. Looks like a decent texture. It's got a little bit with the onion. Let's get one of those peppers in here. Peppers have seeds in them. Not a huge fan of that, but let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, cheers. That is a spicy pepper. Okay. Definitely a spicy pepper.
Even the onions have got a little kick to them.
So it's, if I had to guess, it's because they leave the seeds in of that pepper when they cook it, and then the seeds just go throughout the whole thing. The meatball. Thank you, sir. The meatball is nice. Tender, flavorful.
A lot of cheese in it.
Yeah, I can taste a lot of. It's good. These peppers, though. See, that one didn't have seed. That one pepper didn't have a whole clump of seeds in it. Much less aggressive than that first bite. Still has some spice. Still has some heat to it, but much less aggressive for sure. So you want to get that pepper without all those seeds. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meatballs. All right. So far, so good. See you when the mains come. All right, main event's here. I got my bucatini carbonara, and I'm gonna give it a little clip to the camera here. So, like I don't want to be like that, but I hope that is not a piece of egg. So here's the thing: carbonara is made with eggs, but this is a scrambled egg. That's not carbonara. No. So this is very light looking for being a carbonara, and all right. Let's get into it. So it's pancetta, not guanciale, and the egg sauce is broken. So I'll get the camera in there. You can see that the sauce is actually just scrambled. It's like eating scrambled egg pasta. All right, so the flavor is okay.
Yes, they did.
Not thrilled, I'm not gonna lie. The pasta's cooked al dente. All right, well, you win some, you lose some. How's your salad? I'm not even going to ask. It's a salad.
It's tasty. It's dressed.
It does look like it's dressed nicely.
I find it to be dressed adequately.
Well, we'll get a little shot of that. Why not?
It's not dry. There's a nice char on the chicken. I'm a happy camper.
Okay. All right, well, maybe stick around and we'll get some dessert. Not here, though. So, carry on. All right, so that was the famous Enzo of Arthur Avenue, and so they were nice. I did explain to the lady what the situation was. She did take it off the bill, the scrambled bacon and egg pasta, and we also had to make sure that what wasn't on the bill?
Coffee.
Yeah, he reminded me. He ordered a coffee. They did not bring him a coffee. He ordered it at the beginning of the meal. Didn't come. So, listen, maybe they were just having an off day. It's a well-known place. They're busy. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do now. We're going to do a little foot stomping, and we will see you soon. Bye. All right, everyone. Here we are outside Maroni's Pastry, Gelato, and Coffee Shop for some dessert, pastries, and whatnot. Let's go inside. All right, folks. Well, that was today's adventure at Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. The Bronx is Little Italy. Had some good food, some surprises along the way. Do you have any takeaways?
I'm full.
Full, yeah, that's a good takeaway. Definitely, we both brought food to go back home. And yeah, so as always, I'm Chef Ralph.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.